Hello, my sister fire sign, Sagittarius. I'm so excited to have you here. Welcome to the new week. So, as always, these are just general messages. So, go ahead and take what applies. And, well, if it doesn't, just let it fly and then catch you next week. As always, also, if you want to go deeper with your reading once we're done, you can feel free to book a one-on-one session with me. All that information is linked in our caption below. So let's just go ahead and get started and see what Spirit has for you this week, okay? So Spirit, please step forward for the Sagittarius and for their highest and greatest good. These cards are so big, y'all. Please bear with me. So Spirit, please step forward for the Sagittarius and for their highest and greatest good and show me what is the divinely guided message you have for the Sagittarius this week. Let's see. Ooh. Seeing the true you. That is beautiful. That is very, very beautiful. Now let's go ahead and see what the tarot says. Now, Spirit, please step forward for the Sagittarius and their highest and greatest good and show me what is the divinely guided message that you have for the Sagittarius this week. What is the divine? Oh, we got a jump card, Queen of Cups. Wow. So not only are we seeing the true you, I feel like this week you're going to have emotional security. This week you're going to be divinely protected. This week your intuition, that feeling in your belly, it's going to be at an all-time high. Trust it. Let's keep shuffling. Now, Spirit, please step forward for the Sagittarius and their highest and greatest good and show me what is the divinely guided message for the Sagittarius this week. What is the divinely guided message for the Sagittarians this week? Judgment reversed. Interesting. Oh, this is exciting. Oh yeah, this is exciting. So first things first, Sagittarius, before we even talk about the cards, let's talk about astrology really quick. So we obviously just had the full moon in Libra, which is in your 10th house, by the way. And not only just that, we're officially in Aries season. This is your sister fire sign. So where we once were in the Pisces with the water, think about water and fire. The elements don't necessarily mix. Fire can't exist within water, and water can't exist where there's fire, etc. So now that we're coming out of Pisces season, you are going to be feeling alive. You're going to be feeling like yourself. It's written in the stars. So be prepared for big, big changes in a good way. You're going to start feeling motivation, creativity, inspiration from every route possible. Now let's get into the reading. So not only this week are you going to be feeling the momentum and the beautiful kisses from astrology, but you're also apparently going to be seeing the true you. And I feel like that's a really good thing because on one hand, I feel like you've been in this flow. It's like, you know what? I'm just going to let go and let God, or let go and let whoever you believe in, right? But I feel like there was this feeling of let go and let God. Like, I can't really control what's next. All I know is that I'm just going to trust the universe because the universe has my back. And I feel like somewhere in your trust process, maybe it got a little weak. Maybe life started happening and things got so real and these anxieties and these fears started to come back to the surface that made you not necessarily trust as much as you were. So now that things have been brought to the light, like you can't necessarily hide what's in front of you. What is in front of you is what's in front of you. Your reality is what you created it to be. If you don't like it, all you can do at this point is change it, right? And I feel like there's something inside of you that wants to do that because you've worked so hard for where you're at right now and what you've accomplished. So yeah, there is this feeling like, yo, I don't want to lose everything that I built. I worked so hard to get where I am. If I lose it, it's like losing a piece of yourself. And Spirit is saying, hey, don't even trip. Like, don't even think like that. Yes, you will have to put in some work to reach your goals and to have what you want, but it's worth it. And not only is it worth it, you will get there. And these fears that you feel like you're experiencing that actually may exist in your head, they're literally just in your head. They're not as big and bad as they seem. So Spirit wants you to remember that and hold on to the things that may make you feel paralyzed. They're not really that scary. So go ahead and face them. Face the things that you're afraid of with confidence, with boldness and security, and trust that the universe has your back when you do these things. Now, it's so important for you to hold on to your faith and to stick to your plan right now. Where you once were flowing and it was, okay, I'm just going to let go and let God. Like I said, something came in and it may have shook up your security. Your money might have been called into question. Your home environment, whatever was stable, might have been shook up. And if it was shook up, it caused these fears. And Spirit is saying, hey, there's no need to fear. Just remember who you are. Remember your power. Remember where you come from. Remember the source. Because the source, it was what vitalizes you. The source is what gives your blessings. The source is where your promise comes from. And that will make you feel like all of this pressure isn't really pressure, because what's meant for you is going to happen for you regardless. Now, what I will say is, again, work has to be put in, but remember, it's so worth it. And nobody is going to be able to take what is meant for you. Now, this week is going to be a big reminder of that. Because like I said, you're going to be feeling your creative juices flowing. You're going to be inspired by every way possible. So Spirit is saying, take your dream and commit to it. But when you're choosing a dream, when you're choosing something to go after, make sure it really fills your heart up. Make sure this is something you truly enjoy. This isn't just about money. This isn't just about accolades. It has to be about you. And when you match what makes you happy with what makes you money, you've hit a gold mine. You've literally hit the jackpot. And that's what Spirit says you're about to walk into, is this jackpot energy. Now, there's going to be such an abundance of beautiful things that happen this week that you may actually really be exhausted. Between you manifesting your dreams, you sticking to the plan, you putting yourself first, all of this goodness may have you going crazy in a good way. Spirit is here to remind you that the things that are at your core from childhood, maybe it's just your childlike tendencies, it's important to incorporate that with whatever is next for you. So if you have dreams, you have goals, you have visions, again, remember to make it fun, make it playful, make it youthful, bring your personality out. Where you will shine is where you're allowed to be yourself. So Spirit is saying, go ahead, get inspired, get creative, put yourself out there, be unapologetic, be bold, be brave. Create this whole new reality for yourself. Keep showing up and we'll bless it for you. I mean, wow. So literally, Sag, all you have to do is go within, find out what makes you different, find out what makes you unique, figure out what you have to offer that no one else does. And then bring that to the table. And when you bring that as an offering to the world to see, Spirit is going to bless you. But it starts with you seeing yourself, the true you, what you really want, what you really need, and how you're going to mix the two. I have to tell you, Sages, I'm a little jealous. Your reading this week is amazing. So let's see what words of encouragement Spirit has for you before we go. Now, Spirit, please step forward for the Sagittarians and for their highest and greatest good. And please show me, what is the divine word of encouragement you have for Sagittarius this week? What is the divine word of encouragement you have for the Sages this week? Oh, well, wow. What is already with you? When I see this card, instantly, it's so funny because Spirit kind of triggered me when I said it. But remember when I was saying that this week is about seeing the true you. You're about to manifest the life that you want through your unique gifts and abilities. And sometimes we don't know what our unique gifts and abilities are. And sometimes we're always looking for external things to tell us what our unique gifts and abilities are. But Spirit is saying that what you need and what you're looking for, it's already with you. Everything you need is right in front of you. Everything you have is already enough. Everything you are is enough. You are enough. This is the week, Sagittarius, you wake up and you remember that. You re-own your power, you reclaim your territory, and you hit the ground running, and you remind everybody why you are who you are. Because can't nobody do it like you. Oh my gosh. Sagittarius, that was a beautiful message. Great week ahead. As always, again, if you do want to go deeper, feel free to book a one-on-one session with me. The link is down below. And I love you guys. I'll see you next week. Bye.